Hey y'all, it's Kadisha. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's been a minute since I had like an extended practice on here, okay? I've done quite a few shorts. We talked a lot about hip work, spine work. So today we're gonna get into some things seated, and our next practice at the end of this month is going to be standing, okay? So we're gonna get into some hip work seated, and we're gonna do it more restoratively. I've done that on this channel before. I wanna welcome you guys to use some pillows. Y'all know I've had blocks in the past. You know, I'm abroad right now, so I don't have my blocks and things with me. So I'm gonna use what I have. And important lesson in life, use what you have. Don't focus on what you don't have in the moment. Focus on what you do actually have and how that can benefit you in regards to your journey, in regards to your path, in regards to what you are feeling called to do. All right, your inner outer work. All right, y'all. So want to just say that, grab some pillows, grab a blanket, grab whatever it is that you need to be comfortable. I'm going to give you guys some modifications today. I'm really excited. I try to wait until I feel full before I get on this channel and do long extended videos, okay? Because energy is transferable. And when I first started teaching, I cannot tell you how many times I was depleted, from teaching 11 classes to having headaches to having all different types of things going on. And essentially it was just disharmony going on in my life, right? And we all have ebbs, flows, up, down, in betweens in our lives, right? And so we need to know when to pull our energy back and into us solely, and when to actually disperse our energy, all right? Because what's gonna happen, and this is to my wellness practitioners, my artists, what's gonna happen is people are always gonna be inspired and always gonna benefit off your energy, right? But if you are depleted and you continuously keep giving out your gifts, your energy, your service in those moments, you're not only doing yourself a disservice, but as I said before, energy is transferable. And whether people are conscious of what they're receiving from you or not regarding your depletion, is still happening, all right? So I want to say that definitely any teachers, any practitioners, any artists on the channel. The other thing I want to talk about before we get into practice is thank you so much to all of the subscribers to this channel. The channel has grown in subscribers. It has not grown in engagements. So what I want to address right now, all right, this is something I keep seeing on YouTube, which is really important. Please, y'all, if you are not going to engage in the content, or if you're going to watch a video, get inspiration, take it, try to do the same thing, or not even do that, just watch it and be like, oh, she looks great, blah, 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 and then don't comment, don't like, please unsubscribe, y'all. All right. Look, I say that with so much love, okay? Love for myself, one, and then love to you for whatever way you are being carried to go. I really just don't need people subscribed to the channel just for number counts. I need people subscribed to this channel who actually see value in what is being shared here, and or who actually want to show their support and love when they do see something beneficial that uplifts them or that they can apply to their day-to-day lives, okay? So if you want to be real about that and you want to engage, you want to leave a comment, stay. If you're not in a place to do that, it's all good. Unsubscribe, please, okay? I need for people to be engaged who are on this channel. I need for people to be engaged who are practicing yoga with me, okay? Because like I said, energy is transferable, and this is a flow of energy, okay? When somebody is giving you something, okay? When somebody is sharing something with you, all right? And it speaks to you in a certain way that is beneficial, that is good, all right? Try to get in your mind in a positive, loving space, okay? That's what we're doing on this channel. We're meditating. We're talking about well-being. We're doing things for our skin, our body, our mind, our soul, our spirit. And it's going to get deeper, right? I'm sharing life reflections with you guys, all right? So if you can relate, if you've been going through things and you see something that I share and you're like, wow, I was just thinking about that. Don't keep it to yourself. Put it in the comments, all right, you guys? All right, so I really wanted to address that, and I wanted to just say that because it doesn't matter whether you know me personally or you don't know me personally. If you unsubscribe, there is no hard feelings. Half of y'all, your pages is private anyway, and like I said, I don't take offense, you guys. I just really need there to be a community here on this YouTube channel that is different from a lot of other social platforms, okay? Because I'm just gonna be honest, I get like social media fatigue at times, and part of that is people online. A lot of times we don't realize that there are energy vampires online. There are people who are just sucking your energy, your information, the things that you're sharing, and they're not giving anything back, okay? Or they're taking it and they're starting a business that looks like something you've been doing. And Spirit just moved me to talk about this. And I know sometimes I'll be like, Kitty, don't say that, blah, blah, blah. But I'm done with that. I'm done with that. You see something that inspires you. You get an idea. You learn something from me that you didn't know before. Say thank you. Comment, like, okay? And if you're going to create a business from it, let a sister know, Because I've been through that before, all right? So I'm just keeping it real on this channel, all right? I just want people in this sphere that really want to grow, that really want to learn, that really want to be honest and open and supportive and be supported, okay? Mentally, spiritually, physically, emotionally. And let's keep that circulating, that love, the goodness, okay? The mental, spiritual, emotional well-being circulation on this channel. Okay, so we're going to get into the practice, and I know that was long, so I hope you stayed. Hope you stayed for the practice. Nothing better than doing yoga when there's some realness that's emptied out before we get into practice. So I'm going to grab my bowl and let's go ahead and get centered. All right, y'all? So for the beginning of our practice, take a comfortable seat. You can take the position that I just did. If you were sitting cross-legged for a while like me, go ahead and stretch your legs out, point and flex, circle out, circle in, okay? And then find your cross-leg position that works for you. You can do Sukhasana, easy pose if that works, all right? We'll start there, okay? All right, so I have the bowl, okay? And go ahead and let's close our eyes together and just pay attention to our breathing for a moment, okay? Before I even get into the bowl, so close your eyes for a moment. Feel your breath. Feel the natural pattern of your breath, okay? Just the inflow and outflow of your breath. Begin to give yourself permission to relax. You can literally say that to yourself, okay? Mentally, I give myself permission to relax. I allow myself to release tension from my body, from my head to my toes, from my toes to my head. Allow yourself to take a deep, expansive inhalation. Breathe in through your nose. Allow your breath to either travel up or down into your belly without clenching in fight or flight, okay? So breathe in through your nose. Exhale out of your nose. Breathe in through your nose. Exhale out of your nose. Last one, breathe in. And exhale out. Good. So if there are any sounds in my environment or yours, allow your breath start to open your eyes. Beautiful. We're going to go into our first position. So we talked about hip work. Go ahead and extend the legs out nice and long in front of you. I'm going to actually move my bowl a little further just so I have more space. Okay. And you have your pillows, right? So what I want to show you all is a lot of times everybody's hips are in different places. So go ahead and extend your left foot out nice and long. Go ahead and bring your right foot in to your left thigh, okay? If your right leg, when you bend the knee and place the foot inside your left thigh, is up here, I want you guys to take a pillow and place this behind your thigh under the hip area, okay? All right, so you're gonna do this stretch this way and extend your arms up to the sky. Inhale, reach, okay? Exhale, twist to the left and reach toward your foot. Good, so we're right here. Draw your chin towards your chest. Let's do 3 to 4 breaths here. Remember, you have that pillow there supporting you. So we're not forcing ourselves to fall down here. We are allowing the body to unfold organically. Each breath, you're relaxing a little more into your left side of your body, okay? This left leg, okay? Breathing in, exhale, fold. Good, breathing in, exhale, fold. Good, meet yourself wherever you are. Last breath, inhale. Good, plant the palms. Walk your hands up, inhale. Arms out and up to the sky. Join the palms together. Exhale, hands to heart center. Good. So we're going to extend this right leg out nice and straight. Flex the right foot. Go ahead and switch sides, okay? I keep my pillow right next to me because we might need it for other poses today, okay? So same thing. If this leg is up here, even up here, it's lifted. Go ahead and allow your pillow to bring your leg to the earth, okay? That's why we use props. We're bringing our body to the earth, all right? So that's how we get grounded. You use your props, all right? Props are empowering, okay? They open us up to support inward and outward, all right? So think of your props like that. Don't get caught up in all the fancy yoga videos. Reach your arms up to the sky, inhale. And exhale as you start to twist toward the right gently. Reach towards your right foot, exhale. Good. Keep going, slow. As you extend, good. Think of your spine as growing, okay? We're doing a fold. So remember, when you try to touch those toes, you're reaching forward. Your hands might not clasp your foot. If they do, they do. If they don't, you meet yourself where you are, on and off the mat, okay? Exhale, draw your chin towards your chest, okay? Good. And just think of allowing this leg to be open, that left leg, okay? Good. Knee angling down on this left side, okay? Good. Continue to breathe. As you breathe, allow your body, each exhale, to start to rest a little more over and into your right leg. Chin toward chest. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Breathe in. Exhale. Wonderful. Plant the palms down. Breathe in. Exhale. Walk your hands up. Inhale. Beautiful. Okay, we're rising back up. Shoulders up and then lower them down. Exhale. Wonderful. So where we want to get after that, extend the legs out nice and long. All right, so I'm going to bring you into several different poses today. Okay, y'all? All right. So got my pillows. All right. We are going to do warrior 2 on the floor. I actually went to yoga class the other day, and I love that the teacher walked me into a reclined warrior 2. All right. So we're going to just do it on our mats. All right, y'all. So take my leg out again. All right. And so, you know, when you're doing warrior 2, this is where your foot is. One foot is positioned out to the right. It's 90-degree angle is going on right here, right? So left leg is straight, foot is flexed, and then you have the other leg this way, right? And so when we start to recline, hold on, position myself down some. We start to recline, this is our warrior 2, all right? Now, we have our pillow here. Lift, place it. You're in warrior 2 on the floor, y'all, okay? So for anybody who's ever struggled with warrior 2, this is a great way to get there, laying down. Extend your arms out nice and long, palms facing down or up. Rest your head down. 3 breaths. 1 breath. Breathe in. Exhale. Last one. Breathe in. Exhale. Good. So I'm going to place my palms down and we're going to just switch feet, okay? So leg closes, extends, right leg is extended straight. So it's the same thing, okay? Pillow on the outside, okay? Place your left thigh onto the pillow. You can bring this pillow closer. It's right behind your hip, all right? So you're back in warrior 2 on the opposite side. Extend your arms out nice and long, just like warrior 2. Rest your head down, palms face down or up. Take 3 breaths. Flex the foot. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Beautiful. Flip the palms down. Exhale. Extend. We'll go ahead and lift. Slowly lift the left knee. Plant the foot down. Extend the legs. Okay. Bring your hands down beside you and press yourself up. Beautiful. Now we're going to go into child's pose. All right. And just so that you can see me, I'm going to go ahead and do it this way. All right. We're going to do child's pose this way. My pillow is here. It's adding support for me. So guys, another thing you'll notice too in child's pose, sometimes we're not even allowing, our body is up here because we haven't done that stretch for a while. Okay, so your pillow is going to be of support. Big toes touch, knees mat width distance, or guys, sometimes it's better to bring the knees together, lift up, and then sit. And then walk the hands out bit by bit. All right, so you see we are now in a full child's pose, okay? You have some recline there, all right? And forehead down into the mat, chin to chest, all right? So you got the pillow there for support. Of course, if you want to, you can remove the pillow. Could feel nice to do that. Forearms is an option. Arms extended all the way out. Head down onto the floor is an option. Okay, so see where you are today, all right? Now, I'm gonna have big toes to touch, knees separated apart, inner hip width distance. That's my option. Like I said, guys, you can have your knees, feet together, all right? So when we're coming down, bring the pillow in, tummy down, arms extended, good. So you see, again, we are bringing the floor to us, all right? You're getting grounded this way, using the pillow to help you get grounded, okay? Chin toward chest, forehead down onto the mat. Right now, my nose is in the pillow, so we're not going to do that for me, okay? But this is a way you can get there. You have another pillow, and what I normally tell people, if you're going to be all the way down, bring your elbows in, so forearms are down, okay? Kind of create a pillow with your hand, rest. Okay, so that's going to give space for your nose here, all right? Breathe in and out. Three more breaths, you guys. Deep breath in, full breath out. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale, come up nice and slow. Awesome. So you see all of that range we've created for ourselves just by using a pillow. Just like in life, when we get a little support or we support ourselves a little bit, things get easier, all right? So now we're gonna go into the butterfly pose, if you can get there, all right? If not, I'm gonna give you an alternative. So your right foot in, left foot in, toes, heels, toes touching. Okay, so we're in that butterfly pose from my video. This is the pose of release, guys. Okay, that child's pose, pose of surrender, what we did before this. But any type of hip work, okay, women, men, any type of hip work that you're doing, you are tapping into this sacral chakra. Sacral chakra is creativity, sensuality, sexuality. Remember that sex goes beyond actual penetration with another person, okay? It is what we are creating mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, all right? Creatively, all right? So in our artwork, in our conversations, in our exchanges with people, right? In our relationship with ourselves, okay? So go ahead, heels together, toes together. Then we start to open like the pages of a book. Yes. So we're here, okay? And then maybe we want to do a sacral chakra mudra, which looks like a bowl, okay? Thumbs together. Bring them right here in the pelvis area, okay? Close your eyes for a moment. Breathe. Hold the breath for 3. 1, 2, 3. Exhale for 3, 2, 1. One more time. Breathe in. Hold the breath for 1, 2, 3. Exhale for 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 1, 2, 3. Hold the breath for 1, 2, 3. Exhale for 3, 2, 1. Breathe in again. Breathe out. Good. Start the flow of your breath. Inhale deeply, exhale fully, okay? So let's do 4 of those. One more. Bring the breath up to your heart space, okay? So draw shoulders away from your ears. Sit up nice and tall. Belly into spine connection. Chin parallel to the floor. Breathe in toward your heart. You're going to see my heart enlarge. Breathe out. Let's do that twice more. Breathe in towards your heart. Letting the breath go up, but not holding the breath in fight or flight, okay? So the breath is still flowing freely, just channeling up. Exhale. Last one, breathe in. Exhale. Beautiful. Release the hands. Nice. Hands on the outside of your knees. Close the legs. Extend the legs forward. Go ahead and shake them out. Beautiful. Okay. So I wanted to share breathing upward with you all today because a teacher had just shared with me that, and I realized I need to balance the upward, downward breath. You know, breathing down, belly expands, breathing up, heart expands. So sometimes we need to give our heart more oxygen, y'all, okay? So we're going to end our practice here, all right, with our last pose being resting on our side. So I'm just going to twist this way to you guys. And we got our pillows today, so I just, again, want to show you how to create more of a comfy space in your practice with props. So my hip is to the side here. Let me scoot down more so make sure y'all can see me. My left arm is underneath me, okay? And then I have the pillows resting, all right? After a long week, news, outside stimulation, whatever, even our own emotions getting crazy, restorative is a great practice. Open the palms, extend that left arm over your head, rest here and breathe. Good. 2 more breaths. One more breath. Extend the arm, right arm up. Flip the palm, exhale. Good. Press your right hand onto the outside of you. Come up nice and slow. And then let's just kind of shift our weight to the other side, coming onto the knees, preparing for this side extension of our body on the right. So right arm all the way up. Good. And knees up as high as they can go. Left arm over. Breathing in. Real big breath. Exhaling out the nose. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Left arm up to the sky. Inhale. Flip the palm. Exhale. Lower it down. Beautiful. Pressing ourselves up. Awesome. Let's go back to cross legs. We're at the beginning of our practice. Okay. And see if you feel a little more open after that, guys. So extend your legs out. Okay. And then go ahead and press your feet. Press down on your feet. Mat width distance. Press your hands down behind you. Okay. So just literally right underneath your bottom on the right and the left side. Okay. All right. And then go ahead and shift your knees over to the right. Exhale. Inhale back to center. Shift to the left. Good. And meet yourself where you are. Let that knee go down if it will. If it's not, stay where you are. Okay. Option here to put the pillow, but we don't need to do all of that in this moment. I mean, you can use pillow on either side and kind of do that, but just meet yourself where you are. Work there. Inhale, knees back to center. Exhale, over to the right. Good. Press into those arms. Yeah, keep them forearms working. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, over to the left. Good. Beautiful. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, over to the right. Nice. Good. Back to center. Inhale. Over to the left. Exhale. Good. Back forward. Inhale. And then starting to step it down as we do these, because we're going to work into our Savasana, all right? Inhale, back to center. Over to the left. Good. Continue stepping down. Good. Inhale. And then exhale to the right. Good. Like I said, we're keeping them forearms working, right? Y'all see me, right? Prop up. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, over to the left. Good. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, over to the right. Good job. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, over to the left. Good. Last one. Inhale to center. Exhale, over to the right. Good. Last one, really, because we're going to keep it even. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, over to the left. Good. And then inhale, back to center. Extend straight down. Good. Hold on. Just moving stuff out the way. Feet fall away from each other. Hands straight forward. Scoop the belly in. Roll on down. Eyes closed. Palms up to receive. Palms down to ground your energy. Good. Let your breath flow naturally. Count out 8 breaths to yourself, letting your breath flow organically. Relax the muscles in your face. Soften. Take a deep inhalation through your nose. Full exhalation out the nose and the mouth. Deep inhalation. Full exhalation out of the nose or the mouth. Good. Lock your feet in. Good. Shift your body over to the left or the right side, whatever side you landed on. Good. Bring your knees together. Left arm to the right. Bring the left hand onto the ground. Press yourself up. Inhale. Good. Finding your way back to a seated position. Okay. Great. I'm going to shift back just a little bit. Go ahead and place your Right hand onto your heart, left hand on top. Bow your chin over your chest. Take a moment and just feel your heart beating, everyone. Knowing that everything you need is already inside of you. Always take time to reconnect with yourself, with a higher power, knowing that you are divinely guided and supported in the way of your highest good and greatest joy in this lifetime. Take a deep breath in. Let it out of your nose. Thank yourself for being here to take care of yourself beyond the surface. I want to thank you for showing up, for being subscribed and engaging to the content on this channel. The light in me honors the light in all of you. May we heal, grow, prosper, and be abundant on our individual and collective journeys. Ashe. Thank y'all for joining me. I look forward to being back again for yoga. This was a longer practice. I hope it's super beneficial. May any inspiration and ideas that circulate from the share of this video prosper me and you.